Hey guys, I hope you're doing great. I just want to take a couple minutes to talk to you about something that happens to my patients and prospective patients every year right around this time. It's kind of a 80-20 rule. 80% of people go south, and I don't mean to the warmer weather. I mean their lifestyle goes south. They get stressed out. They start to have re-exacerbations or flare-ups of chronic pain and insomnia, hormonal problems, just way too much stress around these holiday seasons. It's unfortunate, and usually we get through the new year and then they all kind of trickle back in and we get them back on point. 20% of these people, of my clientele or prospective people that come in around this time of the year, they go north. And I don't mean up to Canada where it's cold. I mean they rise above the stresses of the holiday season and they actually get better results. And what I mean by that is, for some reason, every year I look at my stats and I go, gosh, there's a group of people between, right around now, November through the new year, not including even January, but right up to January, that get phenomenal results. They end their symptoms, pain goes down, if not completely gone, they start sleeping better than they have in years, hormones balance, liver detoxification, thyroid hormones start to improve, and how do we know all that? Well, they just feel better. They lose weight, pain goes away, they have more energy, sex drive goes up, depression goes down, all those kind of things. Immune system gets stronger. And I know that sounds a little too good to be true, but like I said, it's only about 20% of the people I work with. So what I did this year is I just sat down and I said, well, why is that? And I kind of came up with some solutions why that is. I have some notes here, so please forgive me, but I just don't want to miss anything. So I want to tell you about something called the Pomegranate Plan. And a lot of people are going, well, what the heck is the Pomegranate Plan? And no, it's not necessarily a pomegranate diet. A lot of you right now would click stop and go out and start buying pomegranates and pomegranate juice and pomegranate supplements and pomegranate candles and pomegranate toothpaste, and that's our culture. When we see something that works on the media, or we see something on the media where a couple people say it works, next thing you know there's a craze and it becomes a fad. And you guys have been around the block a few times. You've done the fad diets, the fad supplements. Right now what's really fad in the media seems to be vitamin D, used to be vitamin B. I guess we're making it through the alphabet. C was in there. E and F you'll hear about. I'm joking a little bit, but the reality is we go through these transitions of one thing after the other, and whatever makes the media. And I just want to warn you guys, there's a lot of misinformation out there. It's not that those things aren't great. It's just the appropriateness of them and what are they really going to do for you. You could take a chemical reaction in a petri dish and say, hey, here's what happened, or you could take a study and say, here's what happened. But the reality is those people are probably not you and me. Those people are different kind of people. I love studies, but I'm not the kind of person that would take place in one. So how does that research actually apply to me in my life? Anyway, the Pomegranate Plan. Why I named it that, in all honesty, here's where I let the cat out of the bag, is not because of pomegranates. Even though I think they're terrific, I like them, eat them up, within moderation. But I'm going to show you right here, I actually have a pomegranate tree that I have on this table here. And then what I tell people when they come in is, a lot of times people are going for these small pomegranates up on the top. You got to climb all the way up the tree to get to them. You might fall and break your neck. You might exert too much energy, whatever it is. This is, for those of you who haven't caught on, not teasing, but this is more metaphoric. But down here, I like these big fat pomegranates on the bottom. What that is called low-bearing fruit. And what low-bearing fruit is, I just walk up and grab it. I don't got to climb a tree. I don't have to get a ladder. I don't have to buy some fancy program. I don't have to get on just things that take so much of my effort and energy. Now, as you go up, to the top, you do need to get these eventually, but why start way up there when you can start down here at the low-bearing fruit? If you've seen deer eat, they'll stand up on their hind legs and they'll eat the low-bearing fruit. Animals are smart in nature, they do it. Path of least resistance. Littlest energy for maximum reward. And I don't mean to be lazy or anything like that, I just mean that makes sense. In the beginning, when people are tired and worn out and stressed out and struggling financially and emotionally, you just don't have that much willpower. So what I'd like to do is help you gain some results so then you get a little bit more energy, and you just feel better about things. And it doesn't mean you earn more willpower. In fact, I don't really care about willpower. It only lasts 2 or 3 days. I care about vitality and energy and enthusiasm. When you start to feel good, you make better choices. That's why, you know, if you don't believe me, when the opposite holds true too. When you're sick, you make bad choices. Or when you're stressed, you make bad choices. When most of us are stressed out, what do we want to eat? Refined carbohydrates gives our body quick energy. It's a fight or flight thing. We want to drink coffee to wake up, alcohol to go to sleep. And, you know, we get stuck in that cycle. So I'm going to go through just a few more things and then I'll let you go. My program, my Pomegranate Plan, is going to start right after Thanksgiving and end right after the New Year. And it's going to go for about 6 to 8 weeks. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to meet as a group once a week. And during that time, you're going to get accountability, you're going to get questions and answer, and you're going to get, you're going to partner with 6 to 12 other people. Haven't quite decided on the number yet, but those people are going to be in the same position you are in life. They're looking to improve their health, decrease symptomatology, and just feel better. You know, we're all different people, but we all really, at the end of the day, through these holiday season, you know, we just want to feel better and not worse. And unfortunately, most people are more stressed out through the holidays. So, of course, we'll break for Christmas. We're not going to meet during the on the holidays, but we're going to meet around the holidays because that's how I'm going to help you guys have success. Don't wait till after New Year's to start because most of you will depend on willpower and you're going to end up giving up. Not because you're not tough and you're not dedicated and you're not loyal and you don't have a good work ethic, just because as we age, we're just getting more worn out, and this is a tough culture. You know, I just had my 4th child. I know about what happens when you can't sleep right. I know what it's like when your whole family gets a cold. I understand what it's like to go through economic changes. I'm a business owner. This stuff is real, guys. This is a stressful time, but it doesn't need to feel so stressful, and your body doesn't have to act sick just because it's dealing with more stress. We just want to get you to deal with stress better. Because most of us, we can't change the circumstances, right? But we can change how we interpret the circumstances and whether our body decides to fight or flight. Because once you're fight or flighting, your digestion goes down, which is going to lead to upset, you know, digestive tract, depression, insomnia, immune problems. When we're fighting and flighting, once again, our immune system gets suppressed, and we get coughs and colds and flus and things like that. And another thing, when we're fighting or flighting, it inhibits our thyroid, which is going to tank our metabolism. Too many stress hormones inhibit thyroid function. For most of you out there thinking, oh my gosh, I think I have thyroid dysfunction, you know, cold hands, cold feet, weight gain, hair loss, brain fog, evenly distributed weight gain, just to touch on it. That's usually a stress problem, not so much a thyroid problem. It's more of a thyroid symptom. Okay, so anyhow, what do you get specifically? Like I said, we're going to do group meetings. You're going to get a weekly acupressure session. You're going to get a weekly coaching call where it's one-on-one. We're going to have trips to the grocery store every week, Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, maybe even your local health food store, to help you understand what you should be buying, what you shouldn't be buying, where you find the stuff. You're going to get a cookbook, learn about healthy cooking, rather than just saying don't eat these things and eat these things. We're going to teach you how to make it taste good. You're going to get daily tweaks from me. Daily tweaks are just those little things you can do for maximized change. For instance, one of those is posture. You know, just sitting up taller helps you get more oxygen, helps your muscles use oxygen better in blood, and then you get less fatigued. It gives more oxygen to your brain, and a lot of times the way you sit up better is you put your monitor up higher on a computer. So that's a physical thing you could tweak. Another tweak is electromagnetic pollution. Get your alarm clock and all your plugged in things away from your head when you're sleeping. Don't fall asleep with the TV on. Those can radically improve your stress levels and your quality of sleep. Okay, so every day I'm going to give you a tweak like that because there's so many, and I just don't have time to go through them all right now, and I want you to understand them a little better. Anyway, there's going to be more journals and supplements. It's all included, and I can't get into all the details right now. I'll probably send you something via email, but I just want to get across this point. I'm sending this out to quite a few people. I've hand-selected them. It's not going out to everybody, but for some reason it's going out to you because you've shown interest in my work and what I do, whether you're a former client or just somebody who's requested a free report I've done. but I'm only going to probably take about 6, maybe 12 people here, because this is a beta test. I've never done the group thing through the holiday season. I get great results through the holiday season, but what I'm trying to do is improve upon and understand more really what specifics are helping people get such great results, and see if I could do it in a group setting, which is going to lower your cost. And that's why I'm doing this right now. I could cut your costs by about 60% doing it in a group setting, because you don't need so much one-on-one from me. Okay? And so what we're going to do is, normally all the things I listed off are about $1,500 for this 6 to 8 week program where we're meeting every week. And we could cut that about 60%, make it about $597. And that sounds about right, feels about right for something I'm testing out. It gives you a great value, and I think you'll get better results doing it in a group than one-on-one with me through the holiday season, and that's why this is in front of you right now, and you're getting an opportunity to respond to it. Now, I am going to roll this out on a larger scale after a few days if I don't get the response I'm looking for from you. But once again, this is going out to a very small percentage of the people who I communicate with routinely. So if you are interested, I want you to respond to me via email and just tell me you're interested, and we'll have myself or staff call you and give you some more details and let you know when it's going to start and the time commitments and all that, okay? So once again, you got this because you clicked a link on my email. So I want you to go back to that email, which is drshawnpatterson@gmail.com, and I just want you to reply, tell me who you are. You're welcome to call the office and say, hey, I watched this and I want more information. I think this is for me. But please respond quickly, because by the time you're getting this, the clock's going, and I'm only going to keep it live for a couple days before I roll it out to everybody. And I don't know if I'm going to reduce it 60%, because when I roll it out to a large group of people, there's going to be more interest. Okay? That's me trying to be as honest and transparent as I can. Once again, the Pomegranate Plan. Let's get this low-bearing fruit, these nice, big, healthy ones down here. Quit climbing all the way up to the top of the tree, straining and willpowering and gutting it out and just trying to be a hero. You don't need to do that. Let me help you. That's why I got a job. If this was so easy, I wouldn't even have a job to help people, but it's not easy. It's just an information issue. So help us get the right information to you so you can make better informed choices about your health, your symptoms, and even your family. All right, you guys, have a great day, and I'll look forward to hearing back from you. Any questions, shoot me an email or call the office, 916-933-0974. God bless you, and have a safe day. Bye-bye.